Hey guys, welcome back to the vlog. I'm so excited because we are in Venice, and Venice has to be one of my favorite cities ever. We haven't been here since 2019, so it's been quite a while. And Venice is one of those cities that is so special and magical, like there's nothing like this anywhere else in the world. So we were invited by McArthurGlen Designer Outlets. We're going to visit Noventa Di Piave tomorrow, so we're gonna definitely do some shopping, which I would say it's one of the best spots to shop if you're looking for luxury brands. All of McArthurGlen outlets are always so beautiful. They have amazing food. Their shopping experience is exceptional, and this is going to be our first time visiting the one here in Venice. Oh my god, I almost got a heart attack because I thought that it was Polo. He's at the reception checking where we can book lunch, and I think they thought that we were not in the room, but they brought us cookies. But I think I gave the lady a little heart attack, and she kind of gave a little heart attack to me too. So McArthurGlen actually has over 23 outlets around Canada and Europe, and you can find actually one in Malaga, Spain. You have the one here, you also have the one in Milan, there's one in Paris, there's one in Vienna, and you can find the brands you love for up to 70% off. So I really love outlets. I love a good discount. I'm very focused tomorrow because I really want to go to Isabel Marant. I also want to go to Twinset and Bottega Veneta. I've never seen an outlet have Bottega Veneta, so I'm really excited to see what they have in stock. The outlet is also only 30 minutes from Venice. It's super close and super convenient, so if you're visiting, going to the outlet is quite easy and actually really close. And if you're kind of heading already to the airport, you can leave a little bit earlier and pass to the outlet as a last minute shopping. And you can definitely do that because they do offer a service, so they store your luggage, they have VIP lounges, they also have tax refund offices, which is always really helpful for the ones that are traveling from outside of Europe. They actually do have a shuttle bus from Venice in case you want to take advantage of that. And yeah, in general they have over 170 different brands and 12 different places where you can have food or drinks, so you're definitely going to be able to have a great time. I'm going to show you tomorrow. So we landed like 1 hour and a half ago, and we took a normal taxi and then we jumped into the water taxi. The weather looks to be a little bit rainy for the next couple of days. We're gonna stay for 2 nights, but I do have to say that the mix of the rain and the water taxi was really beautiful, and I really love the concept that you have to get everywhere around the city, either walking or by boat. We're staying at the NH Collection. I'm gonna give you a room tour before we get ready to go out because I definitely need to refresh. I feel like I have airplane air on me, so I think I'm gonna take a shower and change, and we're gonna head out for lunch. We're definitely craving good pasta, but I'm also dying to just walk around and see the little streets and just in general show you Venice. So yeah, the shopping is going to be tomorrow. For today, just expect good food, beautiful views, probably some ice cream. I don't know if the weather calls for an Aperol Spritz, but if it opens up just a bit, I'm definitely going to. So let me give you a room tour and change so we can head out because I think it's gonna stop raining. I'm gonna also check downstairs if they have umbrellas because we didn't really bring one. So yeah, let me show you the room. So we have a massive king size bed. The hotel kind of reminds me of White Lotus a little bit. I really love all the details, but of course my favorite part is going to have to be the wallpaper. And we have this massive mirror next to the bed. We do have a canal view, which I'm going to show you. Here are the little cookies that they brought us that we're definitely going to have before we leave. But yeah, that mirror is massive, and as you can see, the ceiling is really tall. Here we have a little sofa and a TV with a desk. The minibar is right here, but I think this is a great space for working a little bit if you need to. I just have it full of my filming stuff, and we do have this cute sitting section here for breakfast or eating in the room in case you want. This is the bag that I brought. I brought this one and the mini Kelly. Now this is the entrance of the room, and we do have a closet that we did decide to unpack this time because if we shop, we're gonna have to rearrange everything inside of the luggage anyway. So we ended up deciding to fully unpack. This is basically what we brought. And here is the bathroom. We have this really beautiful marble floor. Basically anything that you're gonna need. The bathroom does have really good light, which is something that I sometimes find lacking. But let me show you the view, because of course, in my opinion, that's the most important thing. So I'm gonna show you through here. So I think it's not raining anymore, but here we have the canal literally in front of us, and this is the entrance to the hotel. We have a bridge there and houses, but yeah, in general we have a very pretty view from the room. Okay, so as much as I would like to give summer outfits, I had to pack thinking a bit more about rainy weather and being a little bit chilly, but at the same time not cold enough for me to need a coat or a jacket. So I ended up going for one of my favorite fall sets. So this outfit is from Ruri, and I thought that it was perfect because it covers me, so I'm not gonna get cold, but at the same time, it does have a little bit into it. I was thinking of wearing this with Chanel ballerinas, but I might need to go for sneakers. We're gonna check the weather and see. If it's gonna rain more, then sneakers, and if it's not gonna rain anymore, then I'm gonna take the ballet flats. And this is going to be the bag of the day. So this is a Birkin 25 in Togo in Vert Foncé. It's this beautiful green that I thought that it would match quite perfect with this outfit. And I think we're gonna try to get probably an umbrella at reception. Polo is finally back. He can show you his outfit too.
So I just came back. It was raining a little bit, so I'm wearing my jacket. It's from Barbour. I am also wearing my polo shirt that Lucy actually hates. I don't know why. I like the pattern, like pink with blue. Some just regular brown pants. And I brought some shoes that I don't care if they get wet. I knew it was gonna be raining, so I brought some shoes that...
We got a deal that you're gonna find sneakers tomorrow, and those are not coming back to Barcelona with us.
Probably. So right now we're just gonna walk a little bit. We have a reservation. Good restaurant, we hope. It has good reviews. So we go there, we eat, and then we just go around Venice and explore.
So I've been walking to go to lunch to Trattoria alla Rivetta, but we did sit down for a little bit next to the canal to have a glass of wine. I did kind of forget how pretty every little street is. Like, there's hundreds and hundreds of little streets with really interesting stores and things to look at. Most likely after lunch we're just gonna stroll and walk around the city. I am starving. We woke up so early today, and the only thing that I'm thinking is finding really good pasta. We've been talking about having good pasta for weeks now, so I'm really hoping that today's lunch is the lunch. But look at this, how beautiful, and the sun finally came out.
So food was very, very good. We had some like fried artichokes with egg yolk thing. Very good.
And cheese. There was like a cheese base that was really good.
I had squid ink pasta. amazing. You had
Gnocchis. My
shrimps.
gnocchis were shrimp with mussels, and the
Very
sauce
good.
was really good. And also the gnocchis, the thing about them is that they need to have like certain consistency.
Not
They
too
were
soggy,
perfect. Yes.
not too
Hard,
firm.
not too firm. They were really good. I really like the wine, and for me to say that the red wine is better than the white wine, that's really
Yeah,
hard.
my
And I
wine
think
was
Polo's
very,
wine was
very
really
good.
good. We've been basically walking around and just seeing around the canals, and we went a little bit more into the touristic area for a little bit just to see and stroll around. But I'm actually quite surprised how full it is. I thought that it was quite empty because around here it's really empty. You don't really see people.
Actually, I think it's not that full yet.
No, we did see seagulls literally attacking people. Like there was a guy with an ice cream, and I don't know if you have seen that scene of Lilo and Stitch where the plane literally has the guy with the ice cream.
So yeah, a boat is coming and we're just preparing in case the waves hit us.
So we saw a few seagulls attacking people and stealing their ice creams, which was funny for pretty much everyone, but they were stunned, definitely. And also we found that we cannot really give Polo's name for reservations.
No, because apparently polo means chicken.
Yeah, here Polo is chicken. So when he asks for reservations, they're like, Polo, are you sure? Polo. No, here they use double L, but it sounds the same, and it literally means chicken. So after walking for a while, we're just sitting in the canal and seeing the boats pass, and we might just go and sit somewhere to have coffee.
Maybe a beer or a
Or a
glass
beer.
of wine.
I think I need another coffee if I want to make it to dinner. We woke up super early today, and we've been doing nothing but walking. But yeah, it's been really beautiful. Okay, so the sun came out and I didn't want to keep carrying the trench coat and the umbrella, so we came back to the hotel to change. I am really crossing my fingers that the weather remains like this because this was the original outfit, and I also want to change shoes because the other sneakers, love them for walking, but they started to get a bit too painful for me. So this is what I'm wearing for the rest of the day, and we're just gonna stay here in the hotel for, I would say, another 30 minutes to charge the phones. But right now we're just gonna look for like a nice place to have a drink. So I'm just waiting for Polo and we're gonna head out again. Hopefully we're gonna have sun for a little bit before it starts raining. So I'm just going to wait a little bit until my phone charges a bit more, and I'll see you outside. We have the bad luck that basically we left the hotel and it got super windy and very cloudy, but I'm happy that I brought the sweater. I think it's going to be patchy for a little bit. It's 6 p.m. so we still have a few light hours to take advantage from, but we really like this area because basically you can find little bars along the canal where you can just have a glass of wine and little tapas. We're not gonna have any snacks or tapas because I want to make space for dinner. We made a reservation at Osteria Al Cantinon. Someone recommended it and we're just trying anything that comes with a good recommendation. There's so many doggies here, like so many of them. And I keep thinking that if we ever bring Masha here, the canals would be definitely an issue. She would just want to swim for sure. Also, every wine here, if you ask for the house wine, the house white wine, the house red wine, it's fantastic. Like, it's really, really good. And also, I wanted to note that it feels very safe. I don't know how to explain it. It's just a feeling. From everything that we've been traveling in the past year or two, it feels really calm, especially given that we went to the heavy touristic areas today. And honestly, despite the weather, that I thought that I was going to be a little bit more bummed than I actually am. It's been raining just a little bit, so it's not really something that makes us not be able to walk around and see things. So yeah, overall, the first day has been really nice. Okay, so fun fact. When I was younger, I love to go to bed watching History Channel or Discovery Home and Health. And on History Channel, I would obsess over the places that they would sometimes cover, and one of them was Venice. So I always found Venice very fascinating because of its history. But a fun fact that I can give you for today is that there's 400 different bridges, and many of them are unique. So you're gonna be able to tell that the bridges are all quite different, and they all connect over 118-ish islands. Honestly, Venice is very unique, and the way that the people live here, so interesting. I really love it. Good morning, it's our second day in Venice. We already had breakfast and I'm getting ready for the day so we can go to the outlet. I just got this top a few weeks ago and I knew that I had to bring it. This is from Fabric and I just love the flowers. It's in this very light pink in satin. It's absolutely beautiful. And I'm pairing it with just a simple pair of white pants. These are from Massimo Dutti. And this is going to be the bag of the day, which is the Hermes Mini Kelly in Grès with Epsom Palladium hardware. It's the bag's first trip after being at the spa for like 8 months almost. So this is basically the outfit. I know that I'm wearing short sleeves, so I'm definitely going to take a trench coat, which is also from Fabric, but this one is a short one. And I actually think it looks quite nice with the outfit in general, but if it starts raining, I absolutely need to cover myself. So I do not trust the weather app at all, because every single time that it said yesterday that it was going to rain, it didn't rain. And when it was saying that it was not supposed to be raining, it was kind of raining. So accepting that we know nothing, I'm just gonna go prepared. It was supposed to rain all night, but I think we were really lucky and it didn't. So this is it, and I'm wearing my Hermes day sneakers, and of course we're gonna go shopping, so I want to be hands-free. That's why I also picked this bag for today. Even though it fits a little bit less, I just want to be able to see everything and be hands-free. Okay, so we're in the water taxi. They literally picked us up in front of the hotel. And the ride is going to be like 10 minutes. I think that because it's not going to rain, we're gonna be able to have like a better view than yesterday when we arrived. I just love the concept of the water taxis in general because I love boats. Polo loves boats. It's probably one of the reasons why we love Venice so much. But you can see the traffic on the canal since the morning. And I find it honestly amazing. I'm also really happy that on the way back, we're also gonna be able to grab one and to the airport. Hopefully on the last day it's going to be sunny so we can pick our heads up here like you see in the movies. I've always kind of wanted to do that.
A little different than all the rest. I'm quite old-fashioned and wear a hat, sometimes play chess. And when I'm out, I'm looking for that vintage fling. But all complexions that I adore, so hard to find, these seem impossible to score. So I dream on to someday find that vintage love. I kept on looking, but everyone's such a bore. And out of a sudden, you came through the door. At the next table, your whiskey neat, the lights were dimmed as our eyes met, moves on me. And forevermore, I like to share that vintage dream.
Okay, so we arrived at Noventa Di Piave and we actually got invited to the lounge. The space is amazing and I'm so happy that we got to get in here because we were able to get some coffee and they also gave us some pastries that Polo absolutely loved. So here you can actually get invited by the stores and this you can get them directly with them. We're definitely excited to go out and start browsing and shopping. There's over 170 stores, so definitely have a good shopping day ahead of us. I absolutely love Twinset and it's literally around the corner, and then we want to go to like the big fashion houses that are in the middle of the outlet. And also something that they gave us, it's called the fashion passport. This basically gives you 10% off. Like besides this being an outlet that is going to have really good prices, the fashion passport gives you 10% off on many selected stores, and you can get this at guest services that I'm gonna show you where it is. It basically looks like this, and this is what you're gonna present at the stores, so you can get the 10% off. And actually it also works at certain restaurants, which I think is amazing. So I'm gonna finish my coffee and the little vanilla pastry that I will report if it's as good as the chocolate one, and we're gonna head out and start shopping.
They just gave us this little chocolate, and I think the other one is vanilla.
Yeah, shot the vanilla one.
But like in the inside, it's like a mousse.
Yeah, it looks really nice. Okay, so here we're at the entrance. Literally, you enter the outlet through here. And guest services is here. And the VIP lounge is above guest services. So for you to get the fashion passport that gives you 10% is literally in this office right here. We just got an umbrella. At guest services, you can also get power banks in case you run out of battery. They're gonna assist you with pretty much anything that you need. I think their service is very, very complete. So I think we're gonna head first to Twinset, which is literally right here in front of us. Okay, so we're in Twinset's changing room and I grabbed basically everything that I wanted to try. Stunning blouse. I mean, I have quite a lot of things, but this is a set and it comes with these shorts. And I have two dresses here. And also here we have this set, so let's try them on. Okay, I do have a few favorites. This blouse, I think I would use it so much during the summer, but also the first set, I think it was beautiful, and the last white dress. But still, I want to go to Isabel Marant and to Mash, try a few more things, but if not, I think I'm gonna go back for these ones. Okay, so we're now heading to Isabel Marant, but I have to say that the girls that helped me at Twinset, they were so nice and I love the clothes so much. I'm really happy that here I have basically all of my favorite brands when it comes to clothing for the summer, and with the summer coming, I'm very tempted to get quite a few things. I'm excited to see Maja's new collection, but yeah, let's see how it goes at Isabel Marant now. Okay, so I really love this one. It has 41% plus the 10% of the fashion passport. Should I? I think I will. Okay, so I fell in love with a pair of boots at Isabel Marant and a blouse, and I just cannot decide if I want to go for the twin set or the blouse. I was giving the option that I can just pick my favorite things, and they're gonna send those to the VIP lounge where I can try them on for one last time so I can decide. And I just went to Bottega Veneta, and the deals at Bottega Veneta are actually quite good. The bag that I tried on, the green one, the price is 3,200 new, and if I remember correctly, it was for 2,600. Probably if they would have had the Andiamo, I would have jumped on it. But yeah, right now we're waiting for lunch. Our reservation is at 1 and it's like 12:50. And we're gonna have lunch at Bolincine & Co. It's right here in the center of the luxury brands. So we ended up getting some rosé. Comes with some chips, olives, and bread. We ended up ordering some focaccia with prosciutto because, of course, when in Italy, you kind of have to. And I wanted to get the prawn tartare because I love prawns. And if they offer tartare, it's because it has to be really good. And Polo wanted to get the truffle taglioni. It has some fresh truffles, so it looks really, really good. The sun is coming out and it was just in time because I really wanted to eat outside. We're surrounded by all of the nice stores. Something that I really appreciate about this outlet is that everything is very well organized. Like there's a section for the kids and it has like a playground and all of the brands that have stuff for kids, including Haribo, that we're definitely gonna go visit because I love Haribo. The major luxury stores are in this center. Then you have another one that is all of the sports things. You have a section for home, kitchen, and all of that. So it is very well organized. So you don't have to go like from side to side of the outlet to go and see the stores. It is massive and it has definitely everything that you may want. I really want to go to Prada after lunch and a few other stores around here. But Polo also wants to shop today, so it's not only going to be me. I love Mush and we're gonna try quite a few things and I really love the selection that they have, so let's see if there's anything here that I love. We got something from Polo, from Mash, and Polo got a pair of pants from Liujo. And I think I'm still gonna go back to Isabel Marant for that blouse because it was stunning. But that one I'm gonna try it on at the lounge. And we also wanna go to the Haribo store. Okay, so after a hectic day of shopping, we're in the private dressing room. They call it the beauty room. I'll give you a little tour. But Isabel Marant sent a few things that I was hesitant if I wanted to get or not. And I also do want to try the things that I got from Polo. But let me show you the room. So it has a double vanity right here. And we got some water and cookies. There's my bag. And here is a bit of the shopping. There's the bag from Isabel Marant. I did ask for the boots because I just really, really love the boots and the blouse. That one I am almost sure that I'm gonna get. I mean, just look at these beauties. They are suede and they were so comfortable. I really want to take them home, but I already have enough black boots. I asked if they had them in brown. If they did, you bet I would for sure take them because these for fall are going to be fantastic. And Isabel Marant boots are my favorite type of boots, but I'm gonna try them again. Also, the VIP lounge, they bring you drinks. So we got an Aperol spritz, and they also brought a Hugo spritz. Very, very refreshing. So first things first, I'm gonna try the Polo Ralph Lauren t-shirts because they're from the kids section, and I wanna make sure that they fit before we leave. And I ended up getting this one from Sandro. I just really like the ruffles, and it was like 90 euros plus the fashion passport. It ended up being like a really good deal. I really like it. I think it's going to be quite perfect for the summer. Now, I am debating on this one. This blouse is from Isabel Marant, and I think this is going to be like an everyday, every type of occasion type of blouse. I really love it, but I don't know if I love the things from Twinset a little bit more. This one is definitely a bit more flowy. I can definitely see myself wearing this one with a pair of shorts during summer and really loving it. The thing is that I already had this kind of on my wish list for a while, and seeing it here at the outlet with the discount. Now, these ones I don't know, but they look so cool. You're going to have to excuse that I have pants on and not shorts, but in order for me to properly show the boots, I definitely need to put my pants up. So we're back from the outlet. We came back to the hotel to just lay down for a little bit. My camera's memory card was also full, so I just wanted to make up some space and just put everything on the laptop, lay down for a little bit, but we still have some light hours that we want to take advantage. I still don't get used to the fact that it gets dark quite late, so we're waiting for the rain to go down a bit and we're gonna head out. We already have a dinner reservation and basically we just want to go out, sit somewhere, look at the beautiful views. We still have tomorrow, literally almost all of the day, because we have to leave to the airport at 6, so we're gonna be able to take advantage of most of the day. I'm definitely going to do an unboxing of everything we got from the outlet. I think I'm gonna do that after we come back from dinner and just recap a little bit of the experience at the outlet, but I do have to say that this has been definitely the best outlet shopping experience that I've had. It was so nice. So let's go back out. So it's raining, but it's not raining that bad. We're just basically walking till we find a bar that has space. But even when raining, Venice is one of those cities that I don't really care at all because it's just as pretty. You know, like Edinburgh, you feel like those cities still have a charm no matter the weather, and I feel like even the rain adds just a little bit to it. We're on to finding a bar. restaurant was really good. It was quite tight space-wise, so vlogging was a little bit complicated because the tables were literally centimeters next to each other. But it's a very, very local restaurant that now became a bit more popular, and we definitely wanted to try it. I'm gonna say the best dish was the starter. There were like the mini scallops. They were amazing. The sauce was fantastic. And for dessert, we got the pistachio cake. Also very, very good. But honestly, anything pistachio. I was actually a little bit concerned about walking back to the hotel because on our way there, the tide was super, super high. And in some areas, you could see that the water was about to get over it. It's not like it would make much of a difference. My pants are already so wet. My socks are also a little bit wet too, and polos too. But it's not raining anymore, and it's a really nice walk back to the hotel. Good morning, guys. It's our last day in Venice. We're taking the morning very, very slow. We ended up going to bed yesterday quite late, actually. The reservation was at 9:30, and I think we stayed there for like 2 hours, then coming back here, then showering. And by the time that I finally fell asleep, it was quite late. So today we fly at 8 p.m. So we're gonna take the water taxi at 6. That gives us pretty much all day to walk around Venice and maybe see some areas that we haven't seen in the past 2 days. We're going to wait until checkout time that it's at 12 because once we check out, there's no going back and laying down here at the hotel, and we're just gonna have to basically walk around Venice. Nothing bad about that, but I still need to get ready. We still need to pack, have breakfast. So as we're packing, I wanted to show you everything that we got yesterday at the outlet. I ended up getting the white twin set too, and I think that's what I'm gonna wear today, at least the top. I was so impressed yesterday by the stores that they had here and also the selection of pieces that they have, because this exact set I've already tried it on. I just didn't get to get it at full price when we were in Tuscany, so now I finally got it. So yeah, I saw this one when it was current collection. I tried it on. I loved it. I didn't get it. I was so happy to see that they had it in stock here at the outlet and for the price that it was. I decided to go for the set because this is a blouse and a pair of shorts instead of the Isabel Marant top. I don't know, it has a very similar vibe, and I also kind of wanted the matching shorts that I wish that I could wear today because it's going to be sunny, but I don't think I can push it that much, so we're going to wear the top today. From Polo Ralph Lauren, I got a few things. I got this cap in this pastel baby blue. With summer coming, I don't know if we're gonna go sailing or to the beach, but sometimes I do need a cap, and I really love the shade of blue, and the price was also really good, and I really like that the logo is in white. Overall, love this combination. And I also got some basic t-shirts because I always need a white t-shirt. This I got from the kids section because they were even a better price. So t-shirt 1 in white and t-shirt 2 in navy with the red logo. These ones are just basics. I use them a lot and I definitely needed a few, so got 2 of them. From Sandro, I ended up getting the blue top. I would wear this one today if it was also not pushing it a little bit, but I just really love the way that it looked, and I think this one is going to be super fresh and super nice for summer. I do have to say that in every single store that we went to, the staff was so friendly. They also had a lot of sizes. I was able to actually find shoes in my size, which tends to be super complicated, but in this case I found the stunning Isabel Marant boots that I was really close to getting. The only reason why I didn't, it's because they were black and I have my Hermes boots in black. So I was between the twin set or the boots, but they didn't have the boots in brown, so I ended up going for the set, but we definitely plan to come back. We love Venice, and the outlet being so close to the city is just very convenient. And they also have a shuttle service, so it's overall very easy to get there. And Polo ended up getting the green pants that I think he should wear today because they're really beautiful. They are linen with cotton, and I told him to get them in more colors, but he only liked the green one. I really love the blue set that he tried on, but I think it was too much color for him. And also the Noventa Di Piave team gave us some cookies that we haven't opened, so maybe this with our coffee this morning are going to be amazing. And it has the shape of a little house. Oh, they are the type of nice cookies. We're definitely gonna take these ones home and have them with good coffee. So I'm going to get ready for the day and we're gonna go down for some breakfast. Definitely would love some coffee, and after packing we're just gonna check out. So see you after breakfast. Okay, so we're ready to go and this is the outfit of the day. I ended up wearing just the top with a pair of jeans. I really love these jeans. They're quite oversized and with the mini Kelly. And as for the shoes, the Chanel ballerinas. So let's go. So walking around, we found this beautiful cafe that is literally next to a gondola place. And we have this beautiful church in the background and the gondolas passing by. This is kind of already in a very touristic area, but it's actually quite quiet. And we really love people watching, so we're just sitting down. Poli's having a beer, I'm having coffee, and we're just kind of making time for lunch. I have to say for sure that Italian coffee has to be my favorite. I'm gonna miss it so much. One thing that we need to have today, because if not I'm gonna regret it, is gelato. So I'm noting it down to save space for gelato after lunch. So we wanted to walk again to the Basilica de San Marco, and today is quite empty. Today is honestly stunning. We're not walking because we're 15 minutes distance from the restaurant. We asked them if we could have a terrace, but it's raining a little bit. So I'm gonna be crossing fingers so we can eat out and not inside. Because this is our last lunch here in Venice, I would really love to have a meal with a view. This is like the luxury store area. Here we have Fendi. We have Chanel, Dior is right there, and here is Hermes. I did go in the first day and I got a contact of a really nice essay that told me that he was gonna message me if anything came up. That we know how that goes. I just wanted to shoot my shot, but it's always kind of like that in really touristic cities. The store is really pretty, really small, but very pretty. So we came back to the first bar that we tried out. The terrace was full, so we came and sat down on the stairs. I'm having a glass of white wine and Polo is having some red. We have like 2 hours almost to just sit here, drink some wine, enjoy the view, and then we're gonna head back to the airport. I do have to say that I want to recommend our hotel so much. We checked out so many hotels here in Venice and we came up with this one. It had really good reviews, but my favorite part about it is probably the area, and you can tell that this is very local. The food is amazing. There's a lot of amazing restaurants around here and you can walk pretty much anywhere, like nothing is really that far. Also, for a 5-star hotel, it was just really good. The service was amazing. We just really loved it. Highly recommend it. And more than anything, I would say this area. So we really enjoyed coming back. I think I want to come back more often. Venice is absolutely beautiful. The food was amazing. And we also had a ton of fun yesterday shopping at the outlet. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. And if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing and click the notification bell down below so you don't miss any of my videos. Thank you and see you on the next one.
Bye.